Away from security now and on to politics. No governor of a state in Nigeria worthy of the name will lose control of his political party machinery on the basis of whether elections to select candidates for offices are conducted through direct primaries or other methods. That's according to the governor of Nasarawa State, Alhaji Abdullahi Sule. He told Channels Television's Ladia Kireduluali on our current affairs program Newsnight that governors are not opposed to the use of direct primaries, but raised questions about choice and cost. He says, personally, he believes that direct primaries are the best way to go in a democracy with ideal conditions.
Why do we want to box ourselves into an option, one option, and that's it? That was the question asked at the meeting. Unfortunately, that question was translated to be an opposition. Because we are saying that, why do you want to say it is only direct? God forbid, let's say we had another pandemic similar to what we had, and then there is going to be primary election. And during the pandemic, the COVID-19, you say that not more than so and so number should gather in one place. Direct primaries requires that people actually come out. Let me tell you one thing categorically, as Engineer A.A. Sule. I 100% believe that direct primaries is the best option that will involve all the people and will reflect true democracy. Personally, I believe in that. Personally, I support it. But what we are saying is that if you make it low, you actually push yourself into a corner that in case now there is a pandemic and you wouldn't have that, what provision do you have next? So that's why we were suggesting, similar to what appears in our APC constitution. In our APC constitution, the first option is really consensus. It's not even direct or indirect. The first option is consensus. If consensus doesn't work, go for indirect. If indirect doesn't agree, go for direct. Okay? Those were the options. So we now said, all right, why don't you mention it and even say that the first option is direct primaries. If there is any other reason why direct could not be made, then look at options. But don't box yourself and say that direct or nothing else. That was only the discussion we had that I know. But unfortunately, before we came out of the meeting, there were all kinds of translations. Oh, governors will lose control. When somebody is outside the state, with due respect, say Abuja, and then you have a governor who knows what he's doing in his home state. And if the governor is indeed a governor on ground, you travel to this village one time, you find out what the problems is, what you do here, you are all over the place, and you are solving people's problems on the ground. You will be afraid of direct? What sort of a governor will be that? Because at the end of the day, you will still get what you want.
And for the full interview, do watch Newsnight tomorrow with Governor Abdullahi Sule. Tomorrow, Monday, 3rd of January 2022 at 9 p.m. right here on Channels Television.